What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rudy Rodriguez Show Mott back again for another edition of Combat Corner, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment. If you were at BKFC 78 this weekend, I know you enjoyed the show. If you were at the Champion Summit on Thursday, that was a show in itself. And that was free, by the way. And then if you were at the weigh-ins on Friday, another show. Got to give the BKFC a lot of credit with what they produced this weekend. Um, but there was some stuff that popped off in the Champion Summit that I haven't talked about yet. And I wanted to mention it here because it's big news. And on Thursday, they dropped a lot of big news. They dropped all these additional new fighters they have signed. They announced a $25 million tournament. They announced the baddest bitch competition, as David Feldman called it. So a lot of things were announced. Heck, equity for fighters, who are champions and have at least 10 fights in the BKFC. So there were a number of things. I can't think of anything else. I can't remember off the top of my head. They're going to England, going to Rome again. So lots of things are popping off in the BKFC. But there was one thing that was said during this conference, and there was question was asked of David Feldman specifically about the fact that the UFC is in conversation with Donald Trump to have a fight on the grounds of the White House. Now, that's a year away. They want to do the 250th anniversary with a UFC card on the grounds of the White House. Obviously, the relationship that Dana White has with Donald Trump is a major part of this, but we gotta be real honest about that. If you think this is actually going to happen, then you're a lot more hopeful for something than I am. I don't want to say that you're crazy, because you know what? Wealthy people do a lot of crazy shit, that things that we think are crazy, and they do it, and it's like, I can't believe that happened. All that said, there was the question about them doing it, and then if the BKFC would want to do that, and of course Feldman said yes, of course it would be awesome. But there was something else that got said in this press conference, and I think it flew by some people because I haven't seen any videos on it. But it was something that Conor McGregor said, and I'm going to play that for you. So give me a sec right here. Let's put this up for you right now.
Yeah, that's right. Saturday, BKFC at BKFC 78. First media question. Take it away.
Folks, Ben Davis here for Bally Sport. Excellent to hear about the fighter equity and the compensation. Truly awesome. Conor, I have to ask, though, $25 million tournament. How interested are you in competing in that?
Here.
Look, it's a 185-pound to 265-pound tournament. I do like the dough. I'm in this zone until I can clear my slate. It's looking like I'm headed to the Oval Office again. So that's where I'm heading next. But I let these men fight for this one, and I'll support them and back them all the way. But to have equity stake in a promotion at ground level, we are at ground zero here, and you can all feel the excitement and the tension in this building. This is a multi-billion-dollar fight promotion, and we are giving it back to the men and women who shed blood in this ring for us, for our entertainment, and that is to be commended and truly should be replicated across all fighting promotions. If you're truly about the fighter, and if you're truly with your fighter, share some of the pie, baby.
You heard that, right? You heard that? Did I hear that by myself, or did you hear that too? Conor McGregor said he has a date in the Oval Office again. What does that mean? We know what that means. He's teasing something for you. Now, does that mean it's going to come to fruition or not? We don't know. But you know how Conor McGregor rolls. He's a brilliant marketer. He's brilliant at keeping the attention. and getting the attention with things that he says, that he throws out there. And I do think if this actually was to happen, and by some miracle they can clear it to where there is actually a UFC fight on the grounds of the White House, that Conor McGregor would absolutely be part of that card. Not a doubt in my mind. Conor McGregor would absolutely be fighting on that card. It's the same thing you see with John Jones, where he's already like teased that he's back after 2 weeks being retired. The mention of this White House card has all these fighters clamoring to be on it. I wouldn't be shocked to see Jorge Masvidal come out of retirement and say, I want to do this. Again, Conor McGregor's teased it for you. That was a great question, and I love the response. I love the question because it got this response. But that question alone, do I think that Conor McGregor fights in a promotion in which he's the owner? Like, I don't think that would ever. I don't think Conor McGregor will ever fight in the BKFC personally. He is brilliant in what he's doing right now, promoting the BKFC, coming to these events as a part owner of the organization. His promotional skills are beyond. He should. I don't know how he hasn't gotten into the WWE yet, but his promotional skills are unbelievable. And what he just said there lets you know, okay, could we see Conor McGregor next July in the UFC on the White House lawn? He just teased that. He knows Trump. He's been to the Oval Office. He's hung out with Trump in Washington, D.C. All of these things. Heck, could he be the president of Ireland when he does it? For the love of God, you never know with this guy. He's a wild man. And when you hear that, though, again, wow, the possibility exists, and he's put it out there for you. Now, let's be real now about the targeting of the White House. There are too many things that can go wrong. There are too many things that can go bad. I just don't see how the Secret Service could clear this. One, this could never be a ticketed event. This could never be that you just randomly buy tickets like going to Ticketmaster. They want to put 20,000 people in there, or make it like an intimate freaking Apex setting. But you can only imagine that the people that would be at an event like this are people of the highest level of financial status. I mean, you would have the biggest movie stars, professional athlete stars. You would have, could you have heads of state, heads of countries, presidents of countries at this event? It makes it for a very, very dangerous type of event to have it there, because when you think about it, for people that don't like this country, and you have all these leaders for an MMA event, for a UFC fight, I just think there's too many things that could possibly go wrong for this to ever happen. Would it be the most iconic thing we've probably ever seen in sports? I would say absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. This would be the most iconic thing that could ever happen in professional sports. But Conor McGregor's in it. He's put it out there, man. He's teased it out there. And Conor, you never know what's going to happen. So, love to hear your thoughts on this. Love to hear what you think about Conor McGregor teasing that he could be fighting on the White House lawn next July, 4th of July. And in large part, what you think about the fact that this has even been put out there, that there could be a fight card on the White House lawn. That just sounds crazy to me in itself. But what are y'all thoughts? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I appreciate y'all. This is Combat Corner, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.
Up and down through the blood and the sweat. Guarantee you can know I'm a threat. Up and down.